That's the impact gun, torque sticks, and impact sockets. Now let's learn about safety.
Okay, first things first, you want to know how to use your tool by reading the impact manual for your impact gun. Then you would like to know that you cannot carry it by the hose. It's a no-no. You mess up the tool and the hose in general. You want to make sure you have your safety glasses and your ear protection. With your ear protection, we're not going to use it today because we're not going to be doing this for very long, so our ears will be fine for the moment that we're using them. The reason why you want your safety glasses is so that you can stay protected. You don't want something flying and hitting you in the eyes or nothing because, well, you go blind, short story. Another thing is your loose clothing. You want to make sure you don't have no ties, no clothing there, and you want to make sure that your hair is pulled back or put up. That way it don't get caught, because once that thing gets caught, well, you're not going to be having a very good rest of your day. The other thing is that you want to make sure that you do not use this chrome socket right here. If you use this chrome socket, you could possibly break, injure, crack the socket in general, and you do that for a while, you're not going to have any more chrome sockets for one, and they can add up and become very expensive. It also could cause harm to you if they break and hurt you. So now I'm going to demonstrate how to take this tire off using the impact wrench and impact sockets. Alright, this is the one that we discovered was the actual one to use, so I'm just going to use this one for the demonstration. Alright.
The back end. Back end.
Alright, the back end, you want to make sure that is not on this side. That would have been tightening it and over torquing it. You don't want to do none of that. So you want to make sure that it first is onto the loosening side. Alright? That way we are loosening it. You don't want to over torque it. You can strip and injure your lug nuts. Alright. And there you have it. You use an impact wrench and gun whenever the lug nut is too tight or too loose. No, not too loose, but too tight. It also saves time on your manual labor, so it makes it a quicker and easier job. Now, Patrick will talk to you about torque sticks and how to use them.
We already predetermined what torque it is. It's 100 foot-pound pressure. That just, simple fact is putting 100 pounds of pressure on your lug nut. You don't want it too tight for the simple fact is if you break down, or you could strip the threads out and you are stuck on the side of the road because that tire is not coming off. You might have to grind it off. You don't want it too loose for the simple fact your lug nuts can come off and your tire could be passing you at some point. So by manufacturing dealerships, they usually tell you what torque to use. You can find that in the manual. Or there's also websites. All that is the one we use, and that way we got 100 foot-pound torque. There's all different kinds for different vehicles. Alright. I'll put the tire over here real quick. Alright. We don't want no extensions because that messes up the poundage of torque. And it also can snap this rod in half and could cause harm for you or anybody besides you. And these things ain't cheap. So let's put the tire on real quick. You gotta forgive me, I'm a weak guy. And we're going to hand tighten it. Takes a little bit of time. Okay, why we hand tighten it is because we don't want it to strip the threads out. You don't want to be on the wrong thread or the wrong angle and mess up the nut. That ain't cheap either, really. Or you could even mess up something else. Alright, we got that. So, real quick, that's too much power. This is the tightening side, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. We don't want the full torque. We want, not the middle one, we want the lowest one. We want the lowest one. We're going to do a star pattern. For the simple fact is you don't want it too tight, then you won't be able to tighten it as much. It's just a leveling kind of thing. Alright, let's do this real quick. And then we're going to do a round 2 to just make, because if this goes tight on one side, it could just still have a wobble in the tire. So we're going to do that. Still a star pattern. And that is the impact gun, torque sticks, and the impact sockets.
Alright, the reason why we use all these tools and the equipment is so we can have a quicker and faster, better time, and so we don't accidentally over tighten them or over loosen them. So this cuts your time in half and it relieves less strain on you. So have a nice day. I'm Kane. This is Patrick.
This is me.
And thank you for watching.